Hello everyone, welcome to our mathematics class. In our day-to-day life, counting of an object, money transaction, banking and the field of business, we will all use the concept of numbers. In your previous class, you already learned different types of numbers. Now I will explain one by one the definitions of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers and real numbers. First different types of first numbers is natural numbers. Natural numbers, it contains all positive numbers. It denotes the capital letters N. The examples is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 20, plus 50, so on. These are examples of natural numbers. The natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, so on up to infinity. This is the examples of natural numbers. Next, moving on to what I mean by whole numbers. The whole numbers contains all positive numbers including zeros. Capital letter W represents the whole numbers. For examples, 0, it is whole numbers starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, so on up to infinity. These are examples of whole numbers. I will repeat once again. The whole numbers contains all natural numbers including 0. Examples 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. These are examples of whole numbers. Next, moving on to what I mean by our definitions of rational numbers. The numbers which can written in the form of like both numerators and denominators like P by Q, where P and Q are integers, Q does not equal to 0 is called as a rational numbers. Capital letter Q represent the rational numbers. For examples, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, minus 5 by 6, so on. These are all examples of rational numbers. Next, moving on to what I mean by irrational numbers. Irrational, the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q is called as a irrational numbers. You are already familiar with the pi, 22 by 7, 3.14. These are examples of irrational numbers. Next, moving on to what I mean by integers. Integers contains all positive numbers including 0 and negative numbers. I will repeat once again what I mean by integers. The integers contains whole numbers and negative numbers is called as a integers. For examples, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, so on. This is the examples of integers. Capital letter Z, Zehlan represents the integers. This is a definitions of integers and examples of integers. In your numbering line, how to represent the given numbers on your numbering line. For examples, first one numbers I will consider. For examples, plus 5 I consider. In your numbering line, first you draw the one numbering line. You make 3 divided equal parts. The center is 0. After, negative integers are of the left of the zeros, that is called as a negative integers, and in your 0 of the right hand side, that is called as a positive integers. I will repeat once again. The center 0 is there. This 0 divides the two equal parts, that is negative integers and positive integers. For example, plus 5 is there. Observe carefully, children. Plus 5, which sign is there? And that 5, positive sign is there. In your numbering line, the positive numbers in which side are represent, like whether right hand side or left hand side. Plus 5 that represent to zeros of the right of the zeros. Here you see 0 is there, plus 5 here have, that is examples of representations of plus 5 on your numbering line. I will consider one more examples, minus 2. Minus 2, here which sign is there? Observe carefully, children. Here negative sign is there. In your mind you remember after the 0, in which side the numbers represent whether the left side or right hand side. Here negative sign is there, 0 negative integers are of the zeros of the left side. Here 0 is there, here minus 1, minus 2. Here the given numbers minus 2 in your left of a numbering line. This is a representations of numbering line in your integers. Next, moving on to what are the types of integers. There are two types of integers are there, positive integers and negative integers. How many types of integers are there? There are two types of integers. The first one is positive integers, next second one is negative integers. You already familiar with the representations of given numbers on your numbering line. Based on that concept, we will use that concept. Definitions one by one you learn. First one, positive integers. In your numbering line, zeros of the positive integers are of the right of the zeros is called as a positive integers. I will repeat once again, positive integers are of the right of the zeros. Negative integers are the zeros of the left of the zeros is called as a negative integers. I will repeat once again, what do you mean by negative integers? Negative integers are the left of the zeros is called as a negative integers. This is called as a different types of integers and the definition. In the next class, I will explain the how to or what are the properties of an integers are there. Next class I will explain. Thank you.